welcome back to Film Studios. This is the last video I'm making before I see Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. This has been a show that I've been excited for a very long time. Not only that, but it is the end of Power Rangers as we know it, which clearly if you've watched this channel for a while, or if I assume if you watch this you feel the same as me, that it's been a massive part of my life, both as a child and just throughout my whole life. It's been a massive part, and the show as we know it in the form of it is ending. I really hold on. I'll just show you. So this is my flat in Manchester, but back home where I'm from in my parents' house is a lot of Power Ranger shit. But up here, of course I got the Cosmic Fury poster, but I do have a little homage to the Rangers up here, along with my Power Morpher that's been in all of my Power Ranger fan films, and I literally mean this has been in all of them, and just this year I got it signed by David Jost. Let me see if I can get it in light. Anyway, I've made many videos in the build-up, and there will be many videos once the show has come out. So in this video I just want to talk about my final sort of thoughts and theories that I was considering making its own video on, but it just never really saw the light of day. The first thing, and these are some things I bet a lot of us are thinking, Harvey's arm. Harvey is clearly going to get a robotic arm. For a while, because it was a new Netflix adaptation and we thought it could have been more mature, I thought he would have lost his arm. Seeing as I know this is for the 3 to 5 year olds again, I suppose. I don't think he's going to lose his arm. I think he's going to lose function in his arm, for sure. I don't think we're going to see a straight amputation, and then I think he's going to use a robotic arm to, help move his arm again. If he loses his arm, I'll be surprised. So, never say never, but my theory on that is he's just going to lose function in his arm, potentially via a spell from a new villain or Zedd staff or something, I'm not sure. Speaking of Zedd, another theory is, what's going to happen to Zedd? How are they going to defeat him? The first time Zedd was defeated, it was because of the Z-Wave and Zordon. Unless we get Zordon back, we'll get into that later. How are we going to defeat Zedd? We have very rarely seen Zedd fight a Ranger throughout the original show. I think that he came to the command center once, and I think Tommy has fought him once or twice. But before Dino Fury, we never saw him go face to face because we know he's that powerful. I personally think that they're not going to defeat him. I think they're going to have to detain him somehow. I know he escaped from the crystal and the Morphin Masters kept him in, but I think they're going to have to detain him, strip his power, and then just more or less arrest him. Whether that links him with an SPD theory, because I know we're all theorising that it's 2023, so SPD is like 2 years away, so that organisation would exist. Whether that's the case, I'm not sure, but I do think it will be a detainment and not a destroying of. I could be wrong, I could clearly be wrong, but I just don't know if there's a way that Lord Zedd's going to be defeated without, because there was that Master Saber in Dino Fury that was used up on Void Queen. So yeah, I think he's going to be detained and not destroyed. Moving on to Zordon, I think that Zordon shouldn't come back, personally. I think it would completely undo the events of Countdown to Destruction, along with, Billy tried to bring Zordon back, and as a result of it, Trini died, and it led to no good. And I think, even though we had the line at the end of Once and Always of Billy saying,
"The Morphin Grid is a pathway to infinite possibilities. Maybe I shouldn't give up on Zordon."
I think it would be so stupid to do that to his character, to have him go through all that stuff trying to get Zordon back and then still try. I think that should be the what's in the past is in the past. I know they will be going to Eltar. I know that is via law where Lord Zedd is also from. So it could have something to do with Zordon, it could not, it could just be because Lord Zedd's from there. But I think if we see Zordon in the slightest, it should be through flashback, or even time travel. I don't think they're going to time travel, but I don't think they should bring him back, because that would defeat a lot of, lessons that were learned throughout the series. The biggest, the probably final theory is how I think Cosmic Fury and ultimately the show will end, and it's something that is it's delicate, because it's 30 years, 30 seasons worth of this one show that we've been watching that all ties together loosely for the most part, but all ties together, and it's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end in a 3-hour period. We're pretty much getting a big movie to end off the show, and of course we're all hoping it's done right. I know that the embargoes are lifted. I've seen that people on Twitter, there are some people who have said it's a solid Dino Fury season 3, and that it does things bad, it does things great, some good surprises, and it's overall fulfilling. I've seen some people say it's absolutely awful and it does nothing but ruin the show. There's a lot of people I follow on Twitter who are creators, but the only real YouTuber I watch is Estee, and I saw that he posted a video that was titled Cosmic Fury is Almost Perfect. Now, I've not watched the video, nor do I want to yet, because even though it's a non-spoiler review, I really just don't want to see. I don't want to be. I already get so stressed out by seeing people who have seen it go, there's a retcon, or there's this, or they fuck continuity, or they do this which is awful, because it's just disheartening, and there's so many people getting gaslit into like believing it's bad or good before they've seen it. I do very much respect Estee as a creator, and I'm not at all saying that he would try and gaslight anyone to thinking a certain thing, but just in general, I don't want to watch anything that could spoil things, because like there's spoilers in outright as like this happens, and then there's spoilers that are just like the show ends in a, you know, in a disheartening way, and already you go into a feeling like with a feeling that you wouldn't have if you didn't know that. So I'm trying to stay away from everything. There was talks of an official story trailer dropping in like the last 2 days. If it does drop, I've definitely not seen it at this point, and if it does, I'm not going to watch it. I know, you know, I'd get great content out of a reaction, but for starters, it ain't about the fucking content. I'm really trying to just enjoy Cosmic Fury and like stay away from the negativity that some of the creators are putting onto it. But also, I don't want to see no more. I want to wait. There's already a lot that's been given away in footage and leaks. I want to go into it as fresh as I can from this point on. Yeah, it's just, we're there. We are, you know, we're in the end game. It's very much around the corner, and I just hope that when I watch it and when I finish it and when I've processed it, I feel like this show that I've loved for many years is closing, you know, its final page solid. You know what I mean? And it's Power Rangers. There's nothing that's going to be unbelievably like insane and beyond all our expectations, but as long as it can surprise me and as long as I can go, yeah, I'm happy. And you know, they could close it with another thing like they've done before of there's no more Power Rangers, there's no more evil. They could close it with an open ending of there will always be evil, there will always be Rangers, but you know, that's that. You know, there's different ways they can do it, and I think I know I'll enjoy whatever I'm given, because I can see the good in shows and movies more than I can see the bad, I feel anyway. So yeah, I think that's definitely my final word before the show comes out. I think I will enjoy it because I can always see the good in media better than the bad, and I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it. That being said, how do you guys feel about Cosmic Fury? Are you excited that it's finally coming out? I've really, you know, I'm gutted that the actor strike is preventing the actors from promoting it. Kind of wish they could get involved with us online in promoting it, but it is what it is. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider checking out some of the other videos. And I will see you tomorrow with my first thoughts on Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. Yeah, I think that yeah, that's all there is to say. I'll see you tomorrow. We're all in this together. May the power protect you. And hope you enjoy Cosmic Fury.